0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Swinging on 3-0, and it's going to pay off as this is going to get through into right, a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Will Kilpatrick will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. And here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. The 1-1 home. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. One, two. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Runner back standing. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Michael Brantley waits on deck. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. Three and 2, here it is. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Hayward back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Here's the first offering. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. Pause, now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals,
Matt Adams to get us going now in the top half of the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Jason Hayward will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
4 outs to go, and if he's feeling the pressure out there, he sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Yadier Molina will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 0-2 now from Lester. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Randy Choate is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Randy Choate.
Miguel Montero will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Miguel Montero.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Holiday is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone. John Lester will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. And with the no-hitter still within the realm of possibility, what kind of effort will we see here?
I'm saying not very much.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
And not only has he been dominant on the mound, he's now out hitting the opposition as well. It's tough to do much better than that.
First pitch coming. Dexter Fowler comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 4-0. Johnny Peralta will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And maybe an excuse-me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Oh, and that's a big first out. And it's nice to get that first one out of the way. He's not home yet, though. Still 2 big outs to get through before it's celebration time.
Greg Garcia will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Rats. Rendell Gritcher will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat, it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Boy, these guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and now the Redbirds are down to their final strike.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Oh, man. Well, I think we can all feel it. Just a little bit of a letdown here in the 9th inning. But it's so tough to take a no-hitter this far and then lose it in the 9th. But I guess it just wasn't in the cards this time.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, John Lester. Put that on a bubble